Hello guys, my name is Gloria Kanja, student of agriculture in the School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences here in JKUAT, and I'm here to give my perspective on different agricultural understanding behaviors that I know. So first, what is the difference between modern agriculture and traditional agriculture? Well, we have been made to believe that traditional agriculture just has to do with farming activities that are only done in the farm. But now modern agriculture has come with different technologies of us understanding that there can be value additions after the harvesting processes. We can have supply chain movements that are happening. So all this incorporates different kinds of people into the agricultural sector, and that is why it is important for us to be involved in the modern agriculture, because it's not only the work that we do or the seeds of sustainability that we sow in the farm, but it goes a long way to how it is serving the nation as a whole. So that is the modern agriculture we are talking about. Another thing we want to also understand is the current trends of agriculture, and that is the modern agriculture. First, we are talking about sustainability. So definitely we have the biological solutions that farmers are involved in. And biological solutions can be the biofertilizers, the biopesticides. Farmers have come to an understanding that there is need to preserve the biodiversity of our ecosystem. So there is also need to understand the biological solutions that we need to apply. Another thing is also the regenerative agriculture. We have practices like crop rotation, cover cropping, practices that are improving our soil fertility, practices that are improving our soil nutrition. So once we come to an understanding of the things that we need to do to regenerate our agriculture, because the crops that we are consuming as a nation, or the products that we are consuming as a nation, are very important. So we need to know how they come all the way from the farm right to the consumer. Another thing we also need to consider is the involvement of things like biochar. At the end of the day, we are trying to preserve our ecosystem. So if we are preserving our ecosystem, we need to understand, we need to come up with technologies that help us preserve this ecosystem. So those are things that farmers are pursuing. Other than that, we have the other value chains that have been incorporated in farming. Farmers have ventured into cooperatives. Why are farmers venturing into cooperatives? Cooperatives have given farmers advantages in getting their financial support. It has given farmers advantages, especially new and young farmers, to start their farming as low as they can. Farmers have been able to lease land in very affordable loan prices so that they can be able to start farming at a very low amount and be able to catch up even as they sell their products to the market. Now, this also helps us to understand the market trends that are going on. It also helps us to understand the consumer preferences. Why are young people venturing into agriculture? Because it gets to a point to understand that it is offering a very big pool of employment. It's not only in the farm that you can get employment, but you can get the employment throughout the value chain. Because people are involved in the processing industry, people are involved in the manufacturing industry. So once we encourage farmers and we encourage people to venture into the agricultural world, then it creates a pool of employment where we can be able to grow our economic world. Another thing we need to also consider is the future trends that we are having. So as a student of agriculture, I want to believe that we are in a world that is developing and is being developed by artificial intelligence and machine learning. When you hear of drones, when you hear of sensors, when you hear of precisive technologies that are being employed in agriculture, this is because we want to get to a level in our country or as an agricultural sector where we can do smart farming agriculture, like climate smart agriculture, and considering our weather forecast, considering our different farming technologies that we need to consider and improve our farming methods. So this is to urge us. Let us, as a community, let us also be able to understand that we need to have systems where we can analyze the data that we have. The data that we are talking about is the consumer preference data. We are talking about the market trends data and other different things that we are also talking about. So let us also try to employ awareness to even our own government, and employ awareness to our own farmers and the people involved in the value chain system, so that we can know what we need to analyze and the way forward to this agriculture. So let us stay tuned to all this. Thank you.